I would heartbeat buy the Transformers one from my boyfriend, but it would never fit in my suitcase.
Pisha to right. Pisha. Go. Ria.
Brownie with vanilla and chocolate, passion fruit, mascarpone, and hot chocolate. How many blue gums? Two blue gums, okay. And underneath, and it's really soft, so when you put it on, it's really comfortable.
When
we get through this part, there's a podcast.
A little bit of warm temperature and the yeast.
Обаче ми е много неудобно да меся в тава, защото но е за лятото, защото е освежаващо с кисело мляко. Ще върна обратно.
So do it that way.
Да. И трудно ми е с превода. Исках на нея да я обръща. Давам.
There you go.
You kind of just put it down.
Life skill, my dear. That's so cool.
I love Harry Potter. I'm like the biggest Potterhead. And I got this one for my roommate because she loves Percy Jackson. She has the whole series in English, so I figured it'd be pretty cool to get her some in Bulgarian.
It's black and it's white. It's
A man that built the American railroad system through Florida named Henry Flagler. So this is for us a very historic building, for you not so old.
The word in Cyrillic that just means like soul and nature and beauty, which is what I connect most with when traveling.
I'm gonna get this one right here.
What sea borders Bulgaria? What is it called? The Red Sea, the Mediterranean, the Black, or the Baltic? It's actually the Black Sea, but I tripped a couple of you up with the Balkan. It's the Black Sea. Marco, wake up! On your mark, get set, go! When you cross the street.
Okay, let's look at the point values. What's the highest point values? We just passed a potato. But how much is that?
A 5.
This is yellow, yes.
Well, this is what? Okay.
We got something to try, so we're gonna try this and take a video of ourselves, and that's 3 points. So, we're doing great. I don't know what this is, but that's the point.
We've knocked a lot of things off of our list. The last things are pretty challenging.
We also need to buy something that we don't know what it is.
Okay. It's definitely a pear, but it's fine.
No, it's not a pear.
It's not a pear. I actually have no idea what it is. It's really shaped very oddly.
We all take one side of it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh god.
Is it good? Oh.
It's a pear.
Oh. Okay.
We have to also find out what a Bulgarian margarita is and take a picture with it. Okay, let's get the cheap one.
1, 2. Yay!
Oh, it's just milk. Wait.
It's fine, just try it. Just
Is it coffee? Okay.
No, it's not coffee. It's just milk.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Well, we also got something we didn't know what it was, and it's terrible.
What did I do with cream?
So does it count that we got coffee?
Yeah.
We tried.
We tried.
Yeah, that counts.
I think we just bought a cup.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we did.
Okay, let's try it again. Oh yeah, there we go. Espresso, so.
Me gusta.
It's all the way to the top.
Oh.
Try that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really.
I want to try it.
Yeah.
Cream.
It's just not what I was expecting at all. It tastes spicy.
From the best.
I love it.
Риза.
Good stud.
Потур.
Потур.
Пояс.
Пояс.
Елек.
Елек.
Давай. Супер.
Yes, sir. I feel like I'm in my natural element. Oh my goodness, I love it. Yeah, I like it.
Every time I move, these jingle. But other than that, I like it.
Bulgaria!
Bulgaria!
Let's be friends, now to see how this one ends. Grab your passport in my hand. I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. And you love the game. You're real and reckless. Ooh, we'll take this way too far. I kissed a girl and I liked it. I liked it. Someday, but at least for now, I gotta go my own way. On the bleachers, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find out what you're looking for. Did not to find what a way to make a living. Yes, survive. It's all taken, ain't no giving. Or it's a nasty star. Come over, service lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby. And I'll write you.
First question. Was your trip to Bulgaria essentially tourism or was it something more? It was definitely more, I think, because of the people that I met here. I feel like I connected with the 3 Roma boys next door, and they honestly taught me a lot. I realized my childhood wasn't as different as theirs, even though we grew up in a different culture and a different country. Like that. Okay? Yeah, there you go. When we were playing soccer, I kind of just felt like nostalgic of when I would play with my sisters in my backyard. So that was very heartwarming for me. There you go. Oh, you did it! Honestly, I think sitting in the amphitheater. I've never been in a place that old before, so for me it was very cool to just sit there and watch the Bulgarian dancers, and it made me think like, I'm always going to remember this moment because I've never seen it before, and I'm probably not going to see it for a while too. So just to take in that moment and really appreciate all the talent that was at the amphitheater that night.
It's beautiful. Like, I looked up pictures afterwards to see like if they did it any justice, and they really do not. It's one of those things you have to see in person. It's beautiful. Honestly, the most memorable thing to me was I found a little tiny eggshell hidden in the rocks, and I thought that was really cool because I was like, oh, this is really cute. And we went on a hunt for snails, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I get to see things that actually live here, and it's not just an empty cave that we've abandoned. What is the most meaningful thing you shared with your mom about this trip, and why was it meaningful? Okay. I don't even know if I shared anything with my mom. What have I shared with my mom? Oh, I shared with her the, when I got to try on the traditional Bulgarian clothes, she thought that was very cool. It was meaningful to me because it really let me feel a part of the culture and not just like I was visiting the culture, which I am, but it really helped me experience what it felt like to have a culture like that and not just like hamburgers and hot dogs like we have in America.
I don't know, it took my breath away. I thought it was really beautiful, and it made me think about how, like everyone's saying, how I just feel like America doesn't have that history, and so it's interesting being somewhere where they do have a lot of history and like it is important to them.
I believe I can.
The nature's beautiful, the people are wonderful. I love the architecture and the structures of everything. I never cry, okay? I sweat bullets out of my eyes sometimes. I almost cried when I came out of that church. I had to suck them back. I was like, whoa. And just seeing the mountain view from above as well. If I could come back, I would go there because that was like a playground to me. I almost started crying when I had to come back.
I just never thought I'd be able to do this, and I'm so proud of myself. It has been so emotional. It's been such a an emotional roller coaster for me. I have cried so much on this trip, from sadness, from pure bliss. Just looking at the mountains, I've sobbed. Joy, I love seeing everyone just have so much fun. Seeing everyone's joy on this trip has made me just become overcome with just bliss. Everyone's interactions with the boys, and the joy on those kids' face whenever we were playing with them was just amazing.
Is it another one?
Oh my god. What made you cry? I don't know, what made me cry the most? Probably just seeing everyone's joy. Everyone was just having a great time, and I loved seeing everyone just have fun, and it was just it was in slow motion. Borko was so funny. In the cave, we were looking at the crack, and he was like, look at the cracks, isn't this cool? It's gonna fall one day. And I thought that was so funny. Thank you guys, and I appreciate the professors for putting this on, and I wouldn't have changed anything, and I wouldn't have chose any other trip for the world.
This place is so beautiful that my photos or any photos don't do it justice, but it can capture some of the beauty, and I feel like that literally just walking outside can just have the most Instagram or TikTok worthy thing. Coming on this trip, I knew one person, and that was Emma, and we met during a meeting. And then I roomed with Anna the first night, and then I roomed with Genevieve, and then it just like one person led to another, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I call all of you family now.
And we've been surrounded by so many people who care so much about us having the greatest time possible. I wish that more people and more schools did things like Flagship, because there's nothing like this that you can get anywhere else. And so, huge thank you to you and to you and to everyone at Flagwick College for making this possible. And I've learned a lot, and there's been a lot of things that have really messed me up, especially the head movements. I can't, like, it's great. It's so confusing. Everybody's going, yes, and it's so, and sometimes I'll ask if there's a trash can, if this is a trash can, and they're like, and I'm like, and then I just keep walking with trash in my hand, and then 5 seconds later I realized that it was a trash can, they were saying yes.
How proud am I of all of you? There are some of you that I know thought that you wouldn't make it through. Wow, has it been just a week and a half? Because when I say it feels like a month, it feels like a month that I've known all of you. And what did I say at the beginning of this trip? I want you to be able to be over there on campus, and then you see somebody else that was on this trip, and you can say, hey, remember that time we sang karaoke at that bar in Bulgaria? And you guys are going to be able to do that with each other. And what a great group that you all have been. And I just can't thank you enough for coming to this crazy country that you didn't know anything about, and jumping into it with both feet, and just doing it with the most happy hearts. I think the moment that got me the most was when we were sitting at the amphitheater and you all were just like in it. And there wasn't one complaint. Y'all looked like you were drowning. Gigi was like soaking wet, but no one said anything to me about sitting in that amphitheater and it being raining, and you guys were just there with the best intentions and the happiest place. And I just appreciated it so much. And I can't thank you all enough for coming and letting it be what it was, and getting to know this country that I love so much, and some of the people here that I love so much. And I say it to students, I've said it before, this is just the joy of my life. You don't understand that this is the culmination of a couple decades of work to be able to be here and stand in front of all of you. And the joy of my life is to teach you and to be able to be here with you and share these things with you. So I thank you so much for trusting me and for trusting Professor Eaton to lead you on this journey, and I couldn't be more grateful for all of you.